should be like on the Ustream, the part where we're just like, okay.
No.
It is Friday night. Friday. It's Friday night.
Friday.
It's Friday night. It's around 10:30ish. And it's time for Wrestling Talk and Randomness, live from Chicago, home of your 2016 World Series champion, Chicago Cubs. Too sweet me, baby. Woo!
Look. I had no idea you were starting the show that way.
The feels.
The goosebumps.
The fucking feels, baby.
Oh, man. It has been that long since we were live. And let me tell you something, brother. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, last week we weren't on.
Nope.
Had we been on, I would have talked about attending the 7th largest gathering of humans in history.
Yeah.
5 million people live in Chicago, Grant Park, celebrating the 2016 World Series champion, Chicago Cubs. Woo!
And that is too damn sweet. I mean,
this isn't going to be wrestling talk and randomness and Chicago Cubs talk tonight.
But
I mean, it happened. It happened, and
it freaking happened. Holy shit, it happened.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, let's get to the Cubs talk out the way, right? I don't think we really even talked too much about the Cubs, other than on our way to AAW.
Yeah. I mean, we did a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't get it up.
And since then, I mean, we've got a Silver Slugger for Anthony Rizzo, a Silver Slugger for Jake Arrieta, Gold Glove for Jason Hayward. How's about that? Gold Glove for Anthony Rizzo. Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Gold and silver for Rizzo.
How you doing?
He's first place and second place. It's beautiful.
I just read on the interwebs. I don't know if it's different or not, but he just got named Defensive Player of the Year also. I didn't even know they had that in baseball.
Oh.
I thought that was just an NBA thing.
All right, then.
So, how you doing?
Well, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Joe Madden, a finalist for Manager of the Year.
How you doing?
Chris Bryant, he's a finalist for the MVP.
How you doing? Showtime, how you doing?
Hey, Justin, how you were? I'm tongue-tied here. How are you? Thank you for joining us on the Ustream.
Salutations.
We are commiserating on the fact that the Chicago Cubs won the World Series. We haven't had a chance to talk about it on the show. So we were also commiserating about the fact that both of us about 20 minutes ago were asleep.
Yeah. How about that?
So
not together, by the way.
No, like same bed, but like inches apart.
Definitely.
I woke up with my hand in some pillows. It was a little weird, but
my leg was in the pillows. That's weird.
Those aren't pillows.
Anyway.
No, but yeah. So we really, we hung out last Friday. Went to AAW.
We did.
Where we were able to meet Broken Matt Hardy, which was a lot of fun.
The HBK blow-up doll was not involved this time, Showtime.
No, it was an Antonio Banderas blow-up doll. So, yeah.
Antonio Banderas, that's out of left field.
I like it.
Actually, it was on South Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Was it an epic episode? Because I heard people saying this episode's gonna be so epic.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
This was. I mean, I haven't watched South Park like really watched it in years and years.
Word.
But back in the day when I was living that herbal life.
Yes.
I used to watch it regularly, and of course,
shampoo herbal essence.
Yes, absolutely. No, the pyramid scheme.
Herbalife.
Yes,
nice.
Yes. Back when I was living the herbal life.
I remember that.
I was a big fan of Korn. As you can see by behind intern there,
nice.
my Korn poster, and they were on a Halloween episode of South Park, where this is a complete sidetrack, by the way, where Cartman thought he had found his Christmas present, but it was an Antonio Banderas blow-up doll, and he was running around with it.
Oh,
no. Anywho, thank you, Justin. We did everything we could for the victory. So,
Justin, what's up, brother?
Thank you for congratulating us. That last out that I made was amazing. I found it hard to throw the ball, smiling as hard as I was.
Damn
But
beautiful bastard.
Hank still has the ball in his back pocket.
I do.
That's not true. It was a little touching moment when
I gave it to intern
Rizzo gave it to
Tom.
Ricketts. It was a beautiful moment.
It was. Cody Newton over here, or Mr. Showtime.
Mr. Showtime.
He says that Styles Clash moonsault that I posted on the.
Ooh,
How about
man!
that shit?
I'm surprised. I mean, AJ Styles, dude, you slacking, man. I mean, what the heck?
No, that's a scary ass bump to take.
Mhm.
It's just like, what the hell?
No. That's like you're about to die kind of
For sure.
situation there.
I couldn't agree more. Strange Life is now officially in the house.
Welcome, Mr. Strangelife. You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome.
We took care of the Dodgers for you. Took them out. And we kept the every other year National League thing going. So how you doing? How you doing?
Every the odd year, even year.
Yeah, even here.
Yeah. If you guys can we have a reenactment right now of the moonsault?
You want to grab a couple of those action figures over there?
So
they don't bend that way.
So there's this guy and there's this other guy and he took them and they went. It was crazy. Skadoosh. Yes, we are here. The champs are there.
We are the champions,
Yo,
my friend.
Well, I don't want to keep going onto this, but when I went down to Wrigleyville, I was like partying and like after the championship, and that song came on. It was never any cooler. Like, I was like, I get it. This is amazing. I mean, I'm not a big Blackhawks fan. I was a lot younger during the Bulls years.
But you're a pretty big Bulls fan.
I love the Bulls. I mean, it's the Bulls and Cubs for me.
Sure.
But I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
And I would never trade those. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't trade them. But just last Wednesday was special.
Honestly,
I was surprised you didn't have Glorious hooked up to.
Oh, I don't. I probably should have, but I just kept. I was that dude in the car that just kept playing Go Cubs Go, and then We Are the Champions. Strange, I said I had fun at my 3 parades too.
Glorious. Oh, zing! Well, this is one of who knows how many. I mean, we have a great team.
Was yours the 7th largest gathering of human beings of all time?
Or the number 1 largest gathering of human beings in the United States in history?
Do you know what number 1 was? Trivia question. You guys know. Told you. Jesus is quinceañera.
It was. That's true. That is very true. And it was hard to get on the guest list. It was very hard to get on the guest list.
David Ross was there.
Oh, poor Grandpa Ross. But to bring things back to wrestling.
Yeah, that's it.
We had Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
we did have Hell in a Cell.
And I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about with Hell in a Cell. Primarily, the first thing I wanted to talk about was the multiple main events. Yeah. And I don't want to blow my wad so early in the show, but let me just say this.
Hit me.
Been watching wrestling a long time.
Yes.
Very, very long time. I seem to remember there even used to be a show called Saturday Night Main Event.
That was a good show.
Yeah,
I remember that show.
But when you watch that show, if there was more than one match, there was only one main event.
Correct.
So, just out of curiosity here,
yeah,
remember when that match would be?
Did it go on first in the middle? No. It went on last.
It would go last,
Always
right?
last.
Right? Yeah, because
definitely last.
Because typically when you're working to that crescendo, to use some musical terms,
yes,
you build to the main event.
Correct.
Like when you're having sex and you're building to an orgasm and then boom, that's the main event. Boom. You don't have an orgasm first and then have the sex. Anyways, that's a little sidetrack. My point is, There's only one, especially for guys. Like you have one, and then like you gotta wait a little while. But there's only one main event.
Sex talk.
There's only one main event. There's not 3, and you don't kick off with one either.
No.
Like we've recently had.
Right.
And you don't have 3 matches before the end of your show either.
Nope.
SmackDown Live, I'm looking your way. So, let's just put it this way. Charlotte and Sasha Banks main evented a pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell. It wasn't Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, which could have been the main event because it was a great match. I don't want to take away from it.
Definitely
it wasn't Roman Reigns and Rusev, which, by the way, as Hell in the Cells go. But I digress a little bit more. My whole point is, WWE, you get one freaking main event, and it's the last match of the event.
It's true.
So get your shit together, because when you keep doing this bullshit you've been doing, there's only one word to describe you, and we're gonna spell it out for you.
Got you.
It's SAWFT. Soft. Anyways. So, now that I got that off my chest.
I'm very passionate about that.
I gotta tell you,
I don't blame you.
It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, oh, we have a triple main event at Hell in a Cell, because they didn't have the balls to say, we've got women main eventing our show.
Yep.
They didn't have the... They had the balls to do it,
right,
to let the women main event the show, but they didn't have the I don't know,
fortitude,
the confidence, the testicular fortitude to just come out and say, we've got 2 extremely talented women, one of which we have argued is probably one of their best superstars, period, not female superstars, just superstars. In Charlotte Flair.
We're talking about Charlotte, right?
We're talking about Charlotte. Look, man, and I enjoy Sasha. I think she's an awesome wrestler. I enjoyed that match that they did at Hell in a Cell with half of her booty hanging out for half of it. That was very nice. Sorry to get a little, I'm getting the dirty eyes from intern over there.
So you get no respect.
Yeah, I just kind of derailed that, didn't I?
God, wait.
Anyway, but
what's up,
those girls, those women,
women,
those women deserved to be called the main event, and they earned that right.
And they were.
And yeah, but by making it a triple main event and all of that, it took away from it a little bit for me.
Here's my thing: if you're older than 10, you get it. That's where I kind of stand on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a little sexist.
Shelton says, well, we know who Nerd voted for. What's up, my boy Regulator? What's he got to say on the stream? Regulator, what's up, man? I got the Facebook Live here. He's got the Ustream.
4 minutes in and soft. Play the Roman song. Show's over.
Oh, God! As God is my witness, the show's broken in half.
Justin said that someone in the crowd had a sign that said, stop having 4-hour pay-per-views.
Oh, that's
nice.
That's great.
That's awesome.
I agree. They should.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm on the Ustream social stream tonight, and I've been slacking. So
it's cool. It's cool. I only got I got Strange Life and Showtime over here on Facebook right now. It says we got 7 people watching. Not sure who else is on, but don't be shy. Feel free to jump in.
Regulator, I'm afraid you might anger Henry by saying such a thing. But
What my man from Regina say?
Sasha's forehead is like her 3rd butt cheek.
Man, it is. That girl's got a 5 head. I mean...
I have nothing to say to that.
Oh, okay.
I really don't. She's a lovely, lovely lady.
She is.
And she's extremely athletic. And if I'm nitpicking about Hell in a Cell, I didn't like how long did it take to actually get in the cell?
It took a while.
It took a while to get into that cell. I didn't mind Charlotte attacking Sasha. That was okay. But the whole, pulling out the stretcher and, all of that, that was too much. I mean, I honestly, I feel like you get away with that once or twice, a decade. like there have been a couple times where that has actually worked.
Right.
One of which I can remember is Rey Mysterio and Finley.
I was thinking about Big
Big
Show.
Show.
Yeah. that's
Oh
what I was
man,
thinking about.
no, because that was when Big Show took Ray and just used him like a baseball
That
bat.
was awesome.
That was ridiculous.
I'm sorry, I'm really distracted by that. Is that a card with a leather jacket on it? A Negan's jacket? A T-Bird's jacket? What is it?
It's a leather jacket.
And zippers.
Many of you, and the zippers work. Many of you know that I have a daughter, and when I sign cards to her in cursive, because my cursive's so bad because I don't really use it anymore, she feels like my dad looks like Rad. So it has become a little joke for us that I'm Rad Dad, which I am a Rad Dad, so that's cool. So
Rad Dad.
hence the Rad Dad birthday card. That was a belated birthday card that I received from her last week.
Awesome.
And I gotta say, like, this brings it back to wrestling.
Nice.
I've talked about this as well. My daughter's a huge Hardy's fan, always has been.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, she hasn't watched wrestling since she became a teenager.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
right around like 13, she just like dropped off. Like, and it happened to be, I know the year. I don't know what year it is, but I could pinpoint it is when Jeff left the WWE and went to TNA. We tried to watch TNA. It wasn't the same for her, and she just, because Jeff was her favorite.
She's like, well, I'm out.
So, it was a little bit. Matt Hardy was it was an interesting thing to meet him last Friday. I went up to him. I said it was a pleasure to meet him. You know, a longtime fan, first time meter, and just kidding. And then I got a photo with him, and I asked him for an autograph for my daughter, and I explained the whole, you know, like, my daughter used to be a huge fan. She's still, you know, when she heard I was coming to see you, she said, please, you got to give me an autograph.
Oh,
And Hardy did not break his broken Matt persona through the entire event.
He didn't at all.
So he was like, what a splendid tale! Like, and I was just like, and then Escobar, I don't know if he's on right now, but Escobar got a picture with him too.
Yeah.
And we both commented to each other afterwards, like, because I walk up to him to get the picture, and he's like, okay. And he did that through the whole time we were taking the picture, and I thought it was maybe just me. But then we walked in, saw Dan later, and I'm like, he was like, did he make that noise through the whole thing with you? I'm like, yeah, he did. Like, it was very entertaining, but very strange. But anyways, so then I got to see my daughter the next day.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like she was 12 years old again.
Oh, no.
I mean, she's like, and then, like, I talked to her on... I talked to her yesterday. We have a normal, like, Thursday call that we do.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've been watching she started watching the Broken Matt Hardy stuff.
Oh, no way! That's awesome.
I know.
Does she love it?
Oh, yeah. She's like, it's so weird. I'm like, I know.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
I'm like, did you get to the spot monkey part yet? And she's like, what? I'm like, oh, just wait. Just wait. I'm like, wait, Jeff is going to box a kangaroo. It's so awesome.
Mind blown. That's awesome, dude. I forgot to ask how that went.
It was great.
Strange Eye says, does she have a silver streak in her hair now?
She does not.
Well, she did. You could say it was Rogue.
Regulator says, for my daughter.
Oh, what's his name? Noel?
Noel. That's spelled N-O-E-L.
No.
Regulator, to get back, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, to get back to you. The table spot at the end of Hell in a Cell was, like, obviously there was an ending that was planned that they could not get off.
Regulator said, pick or get the fuck out.
Take her?
Picks or get the fuck out.
It's oh, there it is. It's on our Facebook stream, but you don't have Facebook, so.
Yeah, it's also on Twitter. It's on the
tweet machine. Find smoke signals. Oh, there it is. That's the intern's hand. What were we just talking about?
I don't know.
Me
I
either.
The
apologize.
Cubs.
No,
So let me tell you, last Wednesday,
it was not.
look at all these hearts.
We were talking about the ending of the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, I think it came down to Sasha's just so tiny that she couldn't break the table.
Well, I felt like there was a table that was set up on the side of the cell,
Showtime said the same thing. It was she didn't weigh enough to break the table.
but I felt like at one point that table that was set up on the side, like I think Charlotte was supposed to do a moonsault
Ooh,
through that table,
okay.
and that didn't happen. And then they set up the table in the corner there, but Charlotte really didn't do anything that could have. She threw Sasha onto the table.
No.
That was it.
Right,
There's no way, unless that table's pre-broken,
right.
that anyone would go through it with, well, maybe like a Mark Henry or something like that. But it was like, if you think about it, she only got thrown on the table.
Right.
It wasn't with any force. She just kind of landed on the table.
I guess was it set up regularly or not an angle? I don't
It
know.
was on an angle a little bit because she hit it and slid.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, that's what Showtime said. Said sometimes the tables don't even break for the guy, so nobody was breaking for Sasha.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have taken the force of Charlotte.
Actually throwing her down, and they were really trying to avoid that.
I think Charlotte going through the table would have, like, it would have had to have been that kind of a play.
Okay.
But that's what if you think about it, that was the main event, as I have said.
1 of 3. I'm kidding.
But that was our main event,
Right.
and I think that would have called for a significant bump. And I know that the talk was that Charlotte was kind of talking about one off of the cell, which is just crazy, and she should have never even thought about doing that.
I agree.
But something off the top rope onto the outside, through a table, through Sasha. That's the kind of thing
through Sasha.
Through Sasha, just
breaks
like
it in half.
Chris Angel style, just pulls away.
Oh man, I witnessed murder. I tell you, swear to God.
Did you go to that show?
Yeah.
The Chris Angel show?
Yeah, I was with you.
No. Oh yeah, but I didn't. But we didn't go at the same time.
Yes, we did.
We didn't know it.
No, it was Joey's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got tickets.
But we weren't at the same exact show, were
yes, we
we?
were. We talked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
We just weren't sitting together.
No. Yeah.
I forgot. About
God.
that. Yeah, we witnessed murder in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I forgot to get to the wedding on time, but
yeah.
too soon. But
Still too soon.
No, real quick though, I'm glad you were there also because I try to tell people this a lot and maybe they don't understand. But I feel like that wasn't just murder that we witnessed. He sawed the girl in half and then the show ended. And it was just like I don't know. Chris Angel, don't go see the show if it's even still there. He's probably doing life right
Come
now.
on, that was an awesome show. Though.
It was fun until he murdered a girl on stage. But anyway.
Let's see here. Regulator said Charlotte botched a table spot outside the ring earlier too. Yeah, there were a couple of botches. Like,
But there always is with those girls.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it works too fast sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, and I think they're trying to get too much in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do they call it? The Spider-Man moves of Sasha off of the. She was like on the side of the cage, and then she like jumped off. Those were really cool. Like there were a couple of really cool spots. It didn't feel like a Hell in a Cell match because, it was the women's match, so they're not going to have any color.
Right.
And I mean, obviously Sasha is a woman of color.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I like it, man. You're really playing up the Hank role this week.
Yeah.
I like it.
David Blaine greater than Chris Angel, according to the Regulator.
He would think that. Isn't David Blaine from Canada?
I don't know. I'm David Blaine. Do you want to see something amazing? I just ripped your face off. Now I just put it back.
Is that David Blaine? I was gonna say, is that your?
Yeah, he's just like really very
deadpan.
Oh, Showtime again. We know who he voted for. This is a bad hombre, all right. He is a bad hombre.
I voted tremendously. My votes were huge. I like to point out that Illinois primarily Chicago, the city that we live in, blue state. Just saying, don't want to get political,
We're Team SmackDown.
but a blue state.
That's how I was reading the thing, man. Like a lot of countries, Team Raw.
Regulator, I was getting to this. It was a match that didn't need to be in a cell.
The woman?
Yeah.
I disagree. I really liked that it was in the cell.
I liked that it was in the cell, and it was a momentous thing. It was a historic event for women in WWE,
Yeah.
but it didn't have to be in a cell. There was nothing in that match that couldn't have gone on without the cell.
True.
That's I think what Regulator means by what he said.
That makes sense. I can feel that.
Justin's jumping in with had to know Chris Jericho was going to get involved.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if we're going to jump onto that match,
Yeah.
let's go right ahead. Look, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins are two of the top talents in wrestling right now. And there's no need. I like Jericho. I've always been a Jericho fan. He continues to reinvent himself. He's doing great stuff right now. There was no need for him to be in that match. None whatsoever.
I mean, from a plain standpoint, no, but storyline wise, sure. I mean, it saves Seth Rollins losing. It keeps the title on Owens, and I hate that Owens really isn't doing much for the title because it's really the Chris Jericho show. This run kind of reminds me of the first CM Punk run. Like, you have the title, but you're not really the man. Like, it's a little bittersweet, but Kevin Owens is still your champion. So.
It's true.
And the Cubs are your 2016 World Series champions. But
And guess who just
I
joined
digress.
us? Hulk Smash! What's up, Incredible Hulk?
Oh,
How are
shit.
ya?
Hulk, what up, brother?
Been a while.
It's been a while. I like my guys. Glad we're getting the crew back together over here. Shout out Diggy. He's probably still in jail. I don't know if they got Wi-Fi.
Oh man. One of my notes from the Hell in a Cell that I loved was, they're in the match, Owens and Rollins is talking shit. Just talking shit, and Owens is stomping the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he just looks at me, he's like, shut up!
I missed that.
It was great.
What was something else on? I'm not even. Was it a Cubs game on that day also? I think so, right? Okay, yeah. Because I know I was very distracted during it.
I didn't watch it live. I had to watch it the next day.
Oh, I had
put it off to the next day.
Yeah, I was literally laying down with the Cubs on TV and Hell in a Cell on the iPad.
That was game 5?
Maybe. Probably. Makes sense. But anyway, I liked that. Strange Life says the key of Jericho, lock it in, man. Let's wrap up the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. Just the Roman and Rusev real quick. The only thing I really want to talk about there is the savagery of Rusev in the Accolade when he had the lock over Roman's face. Give him the Stone Cold finish. Let him pass out of the pain or whatever. How are you gonna... Man, I mean, you really made Roman look strong here, guys. Like, he had the chain across his face on the stairs, and... My God, the power of Reigns!
And I just... And to carry it over to the following night...
Oh, God.
You have Rusev... Rusev should have won that match.
Yeah.
He is not just a premier athlete, but he could be your premier heel.
Yeah.
Especially when basically your top heel on Raw is Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Those are your top heels, but they're so over right now. The fans love them.
Yep.
Rusev, on the other hand, can be a pure heel. And not only did he lose to Roman, which was unnecessary,
right?
But then you fed him to Goldberg the next night. Like, what does that do for Rusev? It did shit for Goldberg.
Nothing.
It did nothing for him. Goldberg, basically, he couldn't even do a proper jackknife. Jackhammer. Excuse me. I told you I was never a Goldberg fan. And he speared an old fat guy. I mean, that was it. That was really it.
Shame on them for touching Paul Heyman.
I'm okay with it.
he's a
I'm
national
okay with
treasure.
it. I'm okay with it. Actually, come on. There was one time Paul Heyman needed to be touched, and you know it.
CM Punk got in that ass.
On the top of the cell.
God.
Somebody should knock him out a long time ago.
How dare you?
Oh, I did.
Come on top of the cell.
That was awesome.
You know that was awesome.
Yeah.
How did I gotta go back and how did Paul Heyman get on the top of the cell? Did they crane him up there?
I think he climbed up there and started.
Did
He started the match up there to get away from Punk.
Props to Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
That's. I gotta go back and rewatch that because props to him. Justin said Roman versus Rusev was terrible. Incredible Hulk says Rusev going face and go. I don't want him to go face.
He is apparently.
Is he?
From what I hear, what was this? Showtime says he got airlifted up there. I have read or heard that they want to turn Rusev face because of the Lana power. It's like, God, they're ruining it.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do we know? We only invented wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, when did you stop writing for the WWE?
Probably when I started heavily going into AAW more and more. I made my AAW debut last week. I got in the match. I had the big bruise to prove it all week.
You
Oh,
sure
yeah.
did. How
Yeah.
was
Oh,
that?
did you have a
Is it
big
still
bruise?
Oh,
hurting?
I had a whole bruise like my tattoos like covered most of it.
Oh, jeez.
But let me see if I
Is it still is it bad?
let me see. No, not anymore. Let me
Is it
see
still
if-
hurting?
Strange Life's asking, do we think Goldberg will be the main event at Survivor Series?
I think he will be.
And you think it's gonna be a super short match like the last one?
I hope so. One can only hope.
So, what match was that? That was the first match, wasn't it?
The Goldberg, I mean Roman Rusev.
No, at AAW.
No,
What match was that?
that was
That
the
was a-
stupid one. Loki was. The
Oh,
last
that was
match.
the last match.
Yeah,
Oh
main
man.
event.
All of us died on that.
Yeah,
one.
we were supposed to be.
You can't really tell, but it was fading.
Oh, I
up
could see
there.
it. Yeah.
down there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was a pretty big bruise.
Yeah.
Those boots are heavy.
Yeah, so Homicide dove out of the ring into the first row, and he like flipped, and I caught like his boot like full on. I was like, "It's cool, it didn't hurt."
But you busted his head open, bro.
I fucked him up.
You-
I drew blood. If it
Oh,
was the first
man.
blood match, I won.
He was walking around. He's like, I feel a little queasy. Actually, he bled.
was.
Homicide bled a lot.
Like I'm pretty sure he should have entered the concussion protocol
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
because like for a while he was out of it. Oh, and real quick, AAW Windy City Classic sold out. Yeah, they sold out in 24 hours. Yeah, trust me, I know. So I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout for tickets because
Wow.
Hero Callahan, Brother Hero. That
Oh,
was
God.
really fucking fun.
There's so much to get into with AAW.
The guys, honestly, somehow check out AAW, check out these shows. Like we talk about it all the time,
Yeah.
but they are fucking legit. I mean, just look them up. Those shows are so much fun, and I can't talk good enough about them. But anyway,
I mean, we'll go into. I mean, this last AAW, like I already said, had broken Matt Hardy, full on. You know, he needed a partner because Broken Brother Nero was not available. So instead of Broken Brother Nero, he had Broken Brother Hero,
that was
Chris
awesome.
Hero. And Chris Hero came out in one of Matt's, like, stuffed into one of Matt's coats.
It was.
And he had makeup on, and he had a streak in his hair. It was great.
It was great.
It was awesome. It was against Trevor Lee and Adam Everett from TNA. And they were to be deleted for gimmick infringement.
the Monday Mule and the Spot Monkey. Yeah, it was that was it. This past show wasn't their best total show
No.
ever,
Mm-mm.
but that main event was that wasn't even main event. It was like in the middle. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, that
That
was
was
a
worth
lot
it.
of fun. Big props. Like I've seen Trevor Lee on TNA. I'm proud of him for being on
happening.
TNA.
Yeah,
I'm proud of him that he was the X Division champion. Guy, the kid's 22 years old.
he's killing it.
But you guys are missing out not seeing him on the indie scene, because he's just a far more entertaining guy
Yep.
at AAW shows.
Yeah. I think in the AAW, I think that the kid is a star.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a matter of month in and month out, they just get stars. We can't talk about them enough.
No.
Let me check out the stream here.
Yeah. Get at it. Showtime, come on down, buddy.
Regulators said they should have Rusev move to Canada with Brock.
Jesus Christ.
Like, as a couple?
They should train together, spar. On the next Total Machka.
Total Machka. Oh my God, there could be cat fights between Sable and Lana.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. I'm down. I'm watching already.
Hulk says Goldberg versus Lesnar and hit the snooze. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that's excited for this match.
No.
And
I'm not. Other than Goldberg's son, I don't think anyone else is excited.
I mean, I think even Goldberg's wife is a little like, are you sure you want to do this?
Like, let's be honest. Brock's probably gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, and I don't want to see that.
I think that's. I mean, but if he doesn't, is that believable? If Goldberg beats Brock Lesnar, is it believable?
Depends on how they do it.
No, my thing here is. So, let's dive into the innards of Hank's mind, right?
All right.
Oh fuck! No,
Hang on.
There's no incestuous undertones or anything like that.
There you go.
It's just the way
diving into your mind.
The way Hank's writing this up. Okay, so Goldberg has that win over Brock. Brock is 0-1 versus Goldberg.
Right.
So Brock is the big bad booty daddy nowadays. Shout out Scott Steiner. So what if during this match, Undertaker cost Brock the match, and now he's 0-2 versus Goldberg. Undertaker wants his revenge, his final match at WrestleMania. Do we want to see that again? Probably not. Probably not necessarily. Taker Lesnar, WrestleMania.
Well, to provide some credence to your idea, Undertaker is going to be at SmackDown this week.
He is.
Strange life.
What is strange life say? Zayn is KO time.
Ask intern, how about those Oakland Rich Cannons?
Dude, they're on fire.
Still going strong.
Like that linebacker, Rich Gannon, really made that nice interception. Yeah, and then he lateraled it to that other Rich Gannon.
The Oakland Gannons, baby.
That's right.
But it's not a total far reach that Taker, Brock.
No, it's not. It's not. You're absolutely right. That's something that WWE would totally do.
But
I'm not saying it's a good idea.
But then Sami Zayn gets involved.
Oh,
no, I'm kidding. And there's a ladder.
And
at the top of the ladder is Kevin Owens. Buckets!
Yes. No, but that could happen. Survivor Series coming up. Undertaker made his debut with Survivor Series. Maybe he takes a certain spot of a certain GM on the Team SmackDown. Did you guys watch SmackDown last week?
We did, yes.
Okay, so Shane's on Team SmackDown. Same shit. Commissioner, GM.
He's the commissioner.
I don't know. Is he?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett said after they won with the Celtics. Anything is possible! So if KG said it's gotta be true.
Okay. Regulator says, have I mentioned how much I hate the New Day? No.
Oh, man, no.
Well, okay. New Day sucks.
No, I think he has said it, though.
I know. And then he followed that with Regina Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan?
Yeah, I know. You can't say that. I don't know why. I'm having a problem speaking this evening, so I'm glad that I got that soft out in the first 4 minutes of the show.
Good call. Yeah, you prematurely softed.
I did, yeah.
But sometimes you gotta soft.
Sometimes you gotta get off that soft.
Sometimes. Oh, what's happening with the tag teams for Survivor Series? It's that 5-on-5, 10-man tag.
Yeah, lame, very lame.
So how about we talk about something more importantly? Do you think?
Never go full eggs in her mind.
No, you never want. I don't even want to go there sometimes, buddy. So, do you think that there's gonna be a quote unquote trade? Do you think Zayn beats Ziggler for the belt, Raw gets the IC, and the SmackDown gets the cruiserweights? Which I think would be a big win for SmackDown and the cruiserweights.
Agreed. I like the idea of Kalisto bringing the title and the division over to SmackDown.
Yep.
I've said, pardon me, I've said from the beginning that Kalisto belongs in the cruiserweight division.
Absolutely.
Not that I know they had big visions of him being their next Rey Mysterio, but good Lucha things confirm that he probably belongs in the cruiserweight division.
No doubt.
I don't know about sending the IC belt over to Raw.
Me either, but I think
You feel like there has to be
some kind of trade.
You know what though? I'm okay with it if it means that Sami Zayn is the Intercontinental Champion.
I agree. I feel, I don't know if I've told you guys this or not, but I'm a big fan of Sami Zayn. I think you're a fan as well. I feel like he's gotten lost in the shuffle really lately.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if he can
But let me ask you this.
do it.
If Sami were to win the IC belt,
Mm.
is he just the transfer to give it to Braun Strowman?
Oh boy.
Because they had a little
Right. They had
kerfuffle.
a little thing.
Hey, JPSL is on, and he says WWE is racist.
Hey, we have a WWE Hall of Famer soon to be in the Oval Office, right, buddy?
Oh my god. You're not helping the argument.
Oh. What up, Joe man?
You are not helping that argument, bro.
No, I understand that. Speaking of Braun, I saw a video today where that big bastard did a kip up. He was facing the Big Show, and there's like some kind of chain sequence, and Braun did a kip up. Like, look at him.
From my understanding is he's a very athletic man, and he can do a lot of stuff that they're just not letting him do.
Phoenix Splash. Oh, yeah.
Regulator says, cut your hair, you fucking hippie.
I know. Wait, who? Me? Because I need a haircut. But
He couldn't possibly. I'm wearing a hat. How
maybe
could
he's
you even
talking
tell?
about, I don't know who else. But,
Intern is not a hippie.
no. Hey, I had much longer hair than this once upon a time. Don't act like you don't remember.
Yeah, but then you were a hipster.
True that. Damn. What do you think about their plan to turn Rusev face and KO face to feud with Brock?
What?
I've always wanted KO versus Brock and Sami Zayn.
At the sacrifice of KO being a face?
That's the problem.
Does he have to be a face? I mean, Randy Orton's never really a face, and he can do that stuff.
He's the anti-face.
He's a snag.
But why can't KO be one?
He's the first snag.
Why
Hey.
can't KO do that?
I'm not sure, but can you guys explain to me how Randy Orton became part of the Wyatt family? I missed it.
No clue. There was
Anybody?
there was a tiny bit of a program between him and Bray.
Yeah, I remember.
They were going back and forth.
Right? And then he RKO'd Kane.
Yes. And
And
that's how he
that
became a
was
member
it.
of the Wyatt
They
family.
really pretty much just went weird.
I mean,
from
is there mind control happening?
No, I kind of think he's just trying to make Bray very comfortable and then get him
He's
from behind.
pulling a Daniel Bryan.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
waiting for the orange
That's what I
jumpsuit.
think. I don't know.
I can see that happening.
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
Zero.
Even if it is so he can get back at him, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Whoever wrote that, stupid idiots. You don't even belong on the list.
Totally didn't just spill all over myself.
No, you were just no. It's
I was
definitely
just like-
it's definitely still not re-up. It's still definitely not there. That's still a really cool shirt though.
It is. It is.
Wasn't that like a
Big
limited
Trouble in Little China.
limited print?
I think it's still available on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Hey, you
Check
can pick
'em
up
out.
our shirt there. Just kidding, no you can't.
Yeah, we tried. I tried to get us on there, and they only it was right at the time where they had so many people that were trying to set up shirts
Nah.
on there. They were like, "Oh, now you have to be a legitimate wrestler." I'm like, the hell?
Should we show them pictures of my arm
We
and
should.
how I fucked up Homicide?
We should. Oh, bro, maybe that'll get us on there.
Like, yeah, you don't know about Hank and how he fucked up Homicide? Hey, I'm kidding, all right.
Next time we're in AEW, he's gonna be, I'll fuck you up now, bro.
For real. No, that dude's a little savage.
Justin says Taker helps Kane with Orton and the Wyatts.
I don't know what Taker's gonna do. He's gonna be back. My boy Edge is gonna be back on Tuesday. Big Edge head. Love Edge. One of my faves. I just don't know. Here's the thing. I'm not thrilled with Survivor Series at all. I'm already looking forward to TLC, to be honest. Ambrose and Styles in the TLC.
Yeah, I mean I'm looking for absolutely.
I'm just like Survivor Series.
I mean, I think that the Zayn Ziggler. Wow, Zayn Ziggler.
Whoa, man.
Like Z to Z.
ZZ top the card? No.
Wow, freaking weird, bro.
Weird, man.
Anyways,
Illuminati.
I think that Ziggler Zayn match has the opportunity to steal the show.
Oh, no doubt.
They're two of the most underrated or underutilized talents on either roster. So I mean that has a possibility of being a really good match. The women's 5-on-5 is going to be a cluster. The tag is going to be even more of a cluster, and even like just the men's traditional 5-on-5, I think there's going to be some nice spots, but those matches don't always work.
No.
I don't think I'm gonna enjoy anything.
No, I'm not looking forward to it at all. I mean, on who's Team Raw? Team Raw, I know they're stacked.
Yeah, it's KO, Jericho, Rollins, Reigns, and Strowman. See, it bores me just to talk about it. And then SmackDown. SmackDown is AJ,
No,
AJ,
trifecta.
Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, and now Shane McMahon.
Raw's team is so much stacked.
It is.
They should have just put James Ellsworth in.
Well, I mean, Strange Life said, I want Ellsworth to piss his pants in a face-to-face with the Taker.
Talk about making the most of the opportunity.
Oh, for real.
This fucking guy. Jesus Christ.
Regulator asks,
Yo.
are you guys still doing WrestleCrate? Funny thing about WrestleCrate is we both stopped receiving ours. Don't know why. They just stopped coming.
They did.
Our buddy Beardo still gets his.
He does.
But we don't. So fuck you, WrestleCrate.
Oh wow.
Basically. And I've moved on. I've moved on to Loot Crate's Slam Crate.
Slam. Crate.
Which is completely WWE merchandise.
That was pretty cool.
And actually, little Mitch here. Little Mitch
O'Connell.
Little Mitch came. I posted a video on our Facebook page last week with
Oh, you can actually feed Mitch? Or just grow?
Yeah, that's actually so we can grow a baby Mitch. We just haven't done it yet.
You gotta let him fly. He's a peacock.
I mean, I'm happy to do a review of what was in the Slam Crate. I'll be right back.
Fool, you got to.
So,
hey. Oh, he's back.
It came in this fancy box right here. It's on WWE Slam Crate. And the very first thing that I opened was this charming
New Day Rocks.
New Day collectible.
Nice.
Where they are they're riding a unicorn. And if you can actually look in there.
Oh man.
Don't they look racist as hell?
Wow, that is like, man.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Am I right?
Yeah, I remember you told me that looks very like old school blackface.
Yes, it's like it's really bad.
Man.
It's really, really bad. Anyways,
like they're straight up black.
Yeah,
like
they're black with these big smiles on their faces. They have these little dots for eyes. I really
creepy.
It is very creepy. These are for my man Hank right here.
Oh, I could have been doing the whole show like this. Jeez. Oh, I feel like such a legit boss right now.
You are the legit boss, brother.
Looks good.
And then right here, Hello. Enzo and Cass shirt.
Bada boom. Realest guys in the room.
That's right.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Boom. What's happening?
I was telling you about the pin. Look how fucking legit that is.
I got it. I'm
So,
also agreeing, but yes.
in
That is
traditional,
so legit.
yeah, in normal loot crates, every month that I get,
How cool.
they have a pin every month. I don't know if they're gonna do that with, because this is like the first pin,
So-
but
Boom.
it's the World Championship, basically
The
the plate
eagle.
from the Eagle belt. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
There was a Dean Ambrose belt buckle,
Oh, okay.
pretty heavy duty. You could do some damage with that.
Oh, absolutely. You can bust Thomas that open again.
Yeah, you absolutely could. You absolutely could. And then was this NXT patch.
What do you call it? A swirly? Swirly bag? Swarmy?
Oh, for my floppadoozy.
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 Jesus, I forgot what you call them. Floppadoozy.
Yeah, the
swirly.
intern calls messenger bags floppadoozy. So
Makes sense.
that's gonna be going on my floppadoozy. And then also, so it has a little. You can actually see it kind of better. I don't know what they were thinking with that, but so then it has this little thing with Xavier here.
Hey, up of them.
Yeah. And then, if you open it all the way up, oh yes,
Shinsuke Nakamura.
yeah,
That's pretty dope.
yes sir, holding up the NXT Championship.
So it's pretty. I mean, WrestleCrate had a good run, but I can definitely see these guys just. It's an official box. I can definitely see them just taking over.
Yeah, it's
Don't forget the.
no, those are literally for you, sir.
Oh, my Kanye glasses. Kanye really made them famous. He was wearing them first.
But
You
but
brought him back
Sasha
from the 80s.
Sasha made them.
No, he wore them first.
Sasha made them legit.
I was
See, Kanye traveled back in
gonna
time.
say, I forgot he was a time traveler.
He is a time traveling wizard.
He
Oh,
is.
and you also got Baby Mitch.
And Baby Mitch.
So, which is funny. If you saw the unboxing video, I was even confused. Like, why is it just a plant?
Yeah, it wasn't until I actually opened it up and I saw Mitch on it, like written on it, that I was like, oh, right. Regulator said, that's some good stuff. Shall we say legit? Absolutely legit.
Absolutely. It is not soft. It's the opposite of it.
Justin asks, thoughts on Becky versus Bliss for the Women's Championship?
Oh, that finale.
Yeah, the main event that happened 3 matches before the end of the show.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know. I was like, oh, cool. Becky and Bliss are getting the match at the end of the show because they said, oh, it's our main event.
Right.
Like, that's fucking awesome. And then what happened? No, it wasn't the main event.
It's like,
I thought it was a good match. I think it did a lot more for Alexa Bliss than it did for Becky.
yeah.
She showed that she could pick apart, go after an injury,
Yeah.
and yeah. I mean, that's how I felt about that. The ending sucked.
That was such a bad ending with the ref missing the.
Yeah, I feel like that's like almost 80% or 90% of our finishes lately are there's something questionable.
You gotta protect everybody. And it's just like, oh, come on, let's just let people go. It's rough sometimes, but
Some
it's
people
the
gotta
life
take
we
L's.
choose. Yeah. I mean, apparently Rusev is the guy who gotta take L's. We've discussed that one. What else happened at SmackDown? Where's the Miz been?
He did have a behind the scenes thing with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Basically, Miz has his last shot at the IC title coming up on SmackDown on Tuesday.
Nice.
So if he doesn't win it,
Dolph and
Dolph takes it off to Survivor Series. I don't know. They didn't make it clear whether or not, which leads me to believe that Miz is not going to win because typically, like you need to like okay, well if you win, then you're gonna be defending the
Right.
IC title at Survivor Series, which they didn't even say anything.
Right.
So I got to think that that Ziggler's going to retain.
Yeah, we assume so.
Regulator said, "Have you guys ever had real Nashville hot chicken? When, where, and how fucking awesome was it?
No, I didn't. Who asked? Regulator?
Yeah.
I was just in Nashville maybe a few months ago. We're gonna go to this place called Hattie B's, I think it was called. Everyone told me to go there, but the line was down the block, and so we just went to Jack in the Box.
Great story, bro.
Jack in the Box was fire though. Had those Jack in the Box tacos. Jack in the
tacos?
Box. Yeah, they do.
And
They're really shitty tacos, but they're good.
And you yak in the box.
Yeah, you eat the tacos, then you yak in the box.
Nice.
Welcome to Yak in the Box. Hey, real side note. I don't know why this came up, but really excited about tomorrow night. Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live.
With Tribe Called Quest?
Yes,
Dude, and I didn't even know this. Were you the one that told me that Jack White did all of the music for Tribe Called Quest's new album?
I had zero idea.
Apparently, Q-Tip and Jack White met up at some place, and Q-Tip told Jack White, or vice versa, somebody, whatever. Jack White did all the music on the new Tribe Called Quest album.
Huh.
So I'm really looking forward to hearing it.
I'm just looking forward to Dave Chappelle back on TV.
Regulator said Hattie B's is worth the wait. Do it. He also said wrestling options are thin when the headbangers show up.
Yeah. Well, which is funny because wasn't Daniel Bryan made some kind of comment? I don't know if it was on SmackDown or just talking smack. He was just SmackDown is once again the better show. We're the wrestling show. I think he was pointing fun at they had to bring Goldberg back. It's they had to bring back relics of the Attitude Era just to be relevant. It's yeah, but you have the headbangers on your... And Rhino was half of your tag team championships. Speaking of Rhino did not win his election. So we're stuck with him again as champ. No, I'm joking. So...
Siri voted for him. I mean, intern did.
How did you vote for Rhino?
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Just gonna say, wait a second.
I would have had I lived there.
So would I.
Yeah. Do you know his policies?
Yeah.
Gores for everybody.
There you go.
Fight for me.
Nice. I voted James Ellsworth. Ellsworth, whatever his name is. Ellsworth. Sweet chin music, no chin music.
That creepy guy.
That creepy guy. What was I gonna say next? Apparently Brie Bella's coming back.
After the pregnancy?
Yeah, I think. I heard this thing. I read somewhere saying that Brie is definitely interested in coming back, and then I saw an article today who does Brie want as her,
comeback match or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't interested enough to read it, but I found that interesting. Wait, but she's pregnant. Maybe her and Daniel do a...
Would that qualify her as a tag team?
Hold on. What if Brie and Daniel versus Miz and Maurice? I'd pay for watch that match.
Pregnancy match.
Snap. The winner gets the other guy's wife pregnant, and the other guy's gotta raise the other guy's child.
Oh,
that's so bad.
That is really bad. That's really bad.
Now that's the innards of my fucking mind. Fuck with me.
That's pretty deep. Well, not that deep though. You got maybe 3/4 of the way to the core on that one.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
That Ric Flair and Charlotte thing. That's...
Woo! That was a deep one.
Just saying, guys. I mean, imagine Daniel Bryan raising the Mrs. kid, and then the kid never respects Daniel, and the kid is just a prick. He's like a wannabe Hollywood A-lister. Fucking book it. Book their life.
Proving for all of eternity that it is nature and not nurture.
Damn. So, it doesn't get deeper than that.
How you doing?
Have you guys heard any of the rumors about Kurt Angle being in the Royal Rumble?
No, but fucking spoiler alert.
That would be cool.
No, it would be awesome. I haven't heard anything at all.
Strange Life wants to know, hey, who won the World Series?
2006 World Champions, Chicago Cubs.
No, we were not the 2006.
2016.
Yeah, you said
6.
2016. Because I don't mess with teams, so that's why I left it out.
Okay.
Legit.
All right.
See?
I'll go with it.
Boom.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It got quiet. I was like, wait, did I fuck that up? And then he was like, okay,
I get it. All right.
solid
Yeah,
logic.
yeah, he don't mess with teams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
solid logic.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, 2016 World Series champion, Chicago Cubs.
Go Cubs, go.
Go Cubs, go.
I probably cried
Go
I didn't know I could cry so
Cubs,
much. I was so emotional.
I wanted to cry so
It's
bad,
okay.
and it just didn't happen.
It happens. A lot of people were talking about they were just like they didn't even go crazy. It was just more emotional than anything. It was just like, yeah.
My moment was it happened, and I stood up. I was standing, and then I sat, and I was doing it. I was being just like you, bro. I was like up, and I'm like, okay, no, wait, I gotta sit down.
Yeah.
Actually, I was like, I stood up for that last out, and then I'm like, shit. But I've been sitting through the whole game. I better
So
sit
it's
down.
done again.
So and I'm like watching Bryant throw the ball to first base, and then intern's just like, holy shit. And I was just like, what happened?
For some reason,
It was so amazing.
when that happened, only thing I could think of was that Hawk calling Alexi to Paul Konerko. I don't know why that went through my mind also. Like I was looking for some kind of because there's no call that stands out. Like even Pat Hughes just the Chicago Cubs have won. I mean, it's clean and simple and
Yeah,
wow,
absolutely.
whoever heard of that. But there wasn't that call. Like Hawk's call stands out to me or whoever called it. Yeah. Anyway, enough baseball talk.
Justin here for you. Bree said she wanted to tag with Nikki to face Trish and Lita.
Listen, if anyone's facing Trish and Lita,
It's gonna be you
Right
guys.
here.
it's gonna be
Right here.
I'd watch
Hey,
that.
intern, do me a favor
Ron
over there.
Perry's
There's
match.
a white envelope on my desk right there. Could you hand that to me, please? You see, it's right on top. It's a white envelope. It's a big white envelope. No, up, down. Yes.
Up,
See,
down.
there's
Up,
in there,
up,
right
up,
on
down,
the
down.
top of the stack of big papers.
Up, down, down,
Down more. The big white envelope. That's it. Yes. Thank you.
Bum, 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 bum. Are these my adoption papers? Are you adopting me?
I've been waiting for this for a long time, Henry.
Finally. It's happening. What you got?
I was cleaning my desk,
Cleaning up
and
the
and
closet.
and you know what? Next time we do a giveaway, I'll share some of these.
Oh, Luchagor.
Got some Luchagor stuff. So I'll send out some of these. The thing I won't send out though
Uh-oh.
is maybe this one I will, which is a really cool poster.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, look, that's Lita.
Yeah, absolutely. Amy
Amy-
Dumas.
Amy dumbass.
Hey, take it easy.
My bad, I forgot the accent.
But this one,
Uh-oh.
this is the one that I'm super proud of.
Hey.
Look at that.
Nice.
Oh,
Lita and the other guy signed it. Other guys.
Lita and the other guys.
Nice.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I'm surprised you don't have that framed.
Bro, I forgot I had it.
Calls himself a fan of Lita.
Mhm.
Right?
Jeez.
That was my point of saying, I was cleaning my desk and I'm like, oh, it'll be framed soon.
Very cool, very cool.
It's
You know
gonna
I'm gonna
right
get
over-
I'm gonna get framed. Last Thursday's
Sounds
Chicago
smart.
Tribune.
You mean,
Oh. What do we got here?
this one right here?
That's the one.
Oh, let me open this up. Let's see what happened. What happened on Thursday? What happened in Thursday's Tribune? Oh! Oh my goodness!
And
Yes, our championship has come.
yeah, definitely gonna get that framed.
Yes.
I feel like I'm missing something else on wrestling. Since we last talked, Billy Corgan lost his TNA lawsuit.
He did. He lost. He lost his tits and his ass.
He is out of TNA, which kind of sucks.
Impact.
Yeah, Impact TNA, whatever it's called. If you guys, the only people watching have been with us for a very, very long time, so you know Fred used to come on here and talk about Dreamwave Wrestling.
Yes.
AAW is taking over Dreamwave. Dreamwave is calling it a career. They're riding off to the sunset. AAW is going to take over for them, so they're going to have a little mini territory going here pretty soon.
So if you're in LaSalle, Illinois, I know you had Dreamwave. Dreamwave was fun, but AAW is coming your way, and it's awesome.
I have a lot of Bucky and Hooligans fans down there, guaranteed.
Regulator asks, why weren't you two bromancers watching that Cubs game together? That saddens me that you weren't together.
It was strict for me. It was one of those oh, God, what's the word? Or does it escape me? I can't think
that
of it.
We hate each other off camera?
Oh, yeah, well, besides that. Like, a pre-show fist fight is literally a pre-show
It
fist
is.
fight.
We just have to get it out before we go on.
Oh, superstition thing.
Actually, I was going to say, because we did watch one game together, and they got beat pretty bad.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually going to go out to a bar, and then I was like, no, because every time I've stayed at home watching the game by myself, they won. And then I actually rolled the dice on this because I got a lot of uncle guilt. My nephew, he was just going to be hanging at my sister's house watching with my sister and my mom because his dad was at work and my dad wasn't going to be around. And so he's like, oh, I'm going to watch a game by myself. So I went over there and watched with him. And like a big dork, I had my rally cap on after listening to
all those things.
Yeah. Listening to ESPN 1000, and they're like, they're gonna make movies out of this and all that stuff. They're gonna do a 30 for 30. I don't know how into 30 for 30s you are for the ESPN films. They always start with like a tagline, and it says, guy Yurko was talking about. He's like, they could open it up with, what if we told you a 17-minute rain delay changed 108 years of history? It's like, woo, yeah, woo, Mufasa.
Regulator says, I hate baseball more than the New Day, but I was totally stoked that you two marks would be hugging each other when the Cubbies won.
Dude, we were hugging each other in...
Metaphysically.
Yes, that's what it is.
You know what? It was like 5 million people hugging each other all at the same time.
It was awesome.
And I got groped a couple times, too.
Yeah. I didn't go to Grant Park where the quote-unquote big rally was. I was where they started off in front of Wrigley Field. And me being me, there was this ginger standing in front of me. He had a book bag. And I kept saying to my sister, I'm like, we're going to die. Like, he's got a bomb in there. So, because me, I'm a fucking weirdo. And so then, at a certain point, we're standing there for hours.
Wait a minute. Did you say it was a ginger or a ginger?
It was a ginger.
Oh, no.
No, it was ginger. I see what you did there. No, it was a ginger. It was a redhead. He had no soul. But, so, after a few hours of standing there, you start talking to people because you're making jokes or whatever. At least I was. No, so we eventually started talking to the ginger because somebody almost tripped over his bag. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, watch out, man. She almost tripped over your bomb. He's just like, wait, what? I'm like, what's in the bag, man? You gonna kill us? I'm like, if you are, just let me know. I'll leave. He's just like, no, dude. I was just like, all right, just making sure, man. You never know. I'm like, hey, I'm messing with you. He's just like, yeah. So then.
Oh, so you had a moment like I did at AAW.
Like, no, he even opened the bag to show me. He's like, no. I'm like, I'm joking, man. Relax. But like,
exactly, like a moment like I had at AAW.
This guy, he's a real terrorist.
Oh my god.
He goes.
Okay, so if you watched any of our prior episodes, heading into last Friday, we were stoked that we had front row stage tickets for AAW.
Boy.
We get there to claim our tickets, and guy's like, "Oh, what's your name?" Like, it's my name.
WTAR.
And we had front row stage.
We did. We really did.
He goes, "Sorry, bro, it's actually front row." I was like, "No, we had front row stage." He's like, "No, I've got 3 front rows for you guys." I'm like, "Well, who do I need to talk to?" And he's like, "The girl who sold us the tickets."
He throws the lovely Michelle into the bus.
The lovely Michelle. He's like, "Oh, well, you got to talk to Michelle." I'm like, and I'm teasing the guy. I'm like, what are you going to do for us? Like, you going to give us, like, you let us wrestle a match or something?
I mean, he did. I got in the show.
Well, you did get in the show. I didn't.
But you are on their official trailer. There's a lot of you and an intern on their official
Is that
trailer.
right?
Well, because, that's what happens when you sit front row.
Nice.
You've
Interns, the look of terror
For
on
real.
intern's face.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Imagine if you were sitting front row stage.
That's what I didn't want.
And it got it anyways.
I think intern called like, "Hey, this is intern."
Yeah, I really do think that's what happened. But anyways, so basically the guy that was doing the tickets threw her on threw her on stage, threw Michelle under the bus. So not even realizing that like Michelle hadn't heard anything that was going on,
Anything. She's clueless.
completely clueless. I like, hey, Michelle, me and you in the middle of that ring. We're gonna go, and it was a complete like I was cutting a promo on her, but she looked terrified.
She did. She like had zero idea what's going on, and then I was even uncomfortable. Like, yeah, she has no idea what's happening right now.
So I was like, I'm kidding, and I walked away. Later, I went back. And I said, hi, you might remember me as the guy that was yelling at you earlier.
For real.
I just needed to apologize for that. And, we're cool again. Except she didn't let me win the 50-50 money. But whatever,
It happens.
Why Steve Bartman? Intern, would you rather Steve Bartman, Patrick Kane, or Tatanka? I'm not a Cubs fan, so...
That's true.
So, Tatanka.
Tatanka trumps. What? Never mind. Tatanka wins.
You have to, pardon me for a second. You guys have to carry this show on.
You have to Bartman?
I have to Bartman.
Hey. All right, kids. Hold on to your butts. It's about to get funky. Kidding. No. But what were we talking about? Let's see. This is what happens. Oh, man. I got both streams.
We're talking about the front row stuff.
Regulator, what's up, my man? I feel like we haven't seen you in a while. You haven't even been here for our shows when we had shows going on. Where you been? What's happening? Talk to me. 3 front rows, nice. Yeah, we try to sit front row whenever we go to AA Dub.
Which we're gonna have to rethink. That's dangerous shit.
So that was dangerous.
How many times do we have to get up and run?
When
I saw Loki come on, I was like, oh fuck, we just leave now.
Yeah. And then even in the when it was Chuck Taylor and Detective Dan, he's like, move. I sat. I was like, fuck that. I'm not moving. I'm taking my bumps. Strange Life. Noelle was not at Wrigley, unfortunately. Although her lame boyfriend was. Let me talk about her lame boyfriend real quick. So I don't know if you guys follow Frank the Clown on Twitter, but he made an announcement that he intern. Did you guys see this or read this?
No.
Oh well, I don't know if Nerd read it or started anyway. But so Frank the Clown puts out there on Twitter, he's got an announcement to make, and he will make the announcement tomorrow or whatever it was. Turns out, he's like, let me read these tweets verbatim from Mrs. Foley's baby boy, baby girl's man friend, because it's, delusional party of one. Your table is ready. I am incredibly excited to declare I'm embarking on a new journey. I am now taking independent bookings. So, Frank the Clown is taking independent bookings. So then, people started roasting him like, what am I booking you for? Like, to mow my lawn? Like, make me dinner? Like, what the fuck are we booking you for? So he's saying, let me see. It says, book me to be the most hated man at your show. If I'm not, I might give you your money back. Although I probably won't, though. I'm so excited. He goes, but for reals, with a Z, I'm most excited to learn, soak up everything in my sights, hone my craft, and most importantly, have some fun. Let's go.
What craft is that?
So people start asking him. This one guy goes, says like, what are you talking about? He's like, what? And so he goes, I'm strictly looking for managerial work, but I'll gladly rub a cheese grater through your head or something like that. And to be clear, I'm looking strictly for managerial work. I'm just looking for an opportunity, and I promise I will knock it out of the park. So
I still don't know what he's gonna do.
He just wants to be a heel. He wants to go out there and garner heat. So what the fuck is his heat? Oh, I'm fucking involved in coitus with Noelle Foley. It's not gonna work on everybody.
People hate me. You should too.
Yeah, exactly. Went to Tennessee, had a blast. Oh, so you were in Tennessee. So you went to Hattie B's, I'm assuming, regulator? I'm building a house for a guy that I'm pretty sure is related to Classy Freddie Blassie. He's always angry. That's pretty awesome. But yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what?
intern, Tatanka or Rich Gannon?
Oh, snap.
Tatanka.
Regulator says she's going to Tatanka. Easy money. That was awesome. Let me see. I was in the America. Man, you were in the America regular and you didn't let your boys know you were coming? It's only a 7-hour drive. I could have gone for some Hattie B's. You know? I would have signed an autograph for you. Zing. But yeah, Frank the Clown is looking to be. So a lot of people started getting on his case was just like, an opportunity. Like, fuck you. Like, set up the rings. Like, earn your spot. Like, do something. Like, how dare you? Like, live off your girlfriend's father's fame, because it's not even her fame. Like, she gets a little of it from fanboys like myself because she's Noelle Foley and she's a pretty girl. Hey Hank, while Nerd is pooping, Charlotte is hot or not? I don't think she's that classic beauty, but I think she's very pretty in herself. Like, I'm attracted to her talent as well, if that makes sense. Like Tina Fey, she's a comedian, if you guys know her. I think Tina Fey is beautiful because I'm really attracted to her talents. I love Tina Fey. Like, that is probably my number one bae. So it's not even Tina Fey, that's Tina Bae. So Hank is 34 hours in an RV. Nice. But I going back to Charlotte's looks, I've heard a lot that Vince was a little sour on her because she wasn't, quote unquote, as pretty as the rest of the girls.
What kind of bullshit is that?
I agree, but she's the most talented, and it's not like she's an ugly girl, like, by no means. Probably because, like, she has a more muscular physique, she's
got a boy shape.
yeah, she's a bigger girl, with a flat butt. She don't got a butt, she got her daddy's butt. So, I mean, I think she's amazing. Like we said, maybe when we at the start of the show, she is arguably WWE's top superstar, bar female or male, in the past year, easily. She's now 13-0 pay-per-views. I mean, she's doing it. Tina's ratchet. No, she's not. Jesus Christ, you want to fight? Because that's how we fight. Attracted to her talent. He goes, no. Regulator, come on. And she said, no. Hey, listen, I wouldn't turn down a date with Charlotte Flair by no means. It's got nothing to do with her Flair last name. But she's not that classic beauty that you used to seeing in WWE. That's what it is. And I even heard McMahon say it. Well, not heard, read. So, but she's got a great personality. You should really just give her a chance. No, and Strange Life, Tina's not ratchet. Let's not go down that road. That's Tina Bae. 34 hours in RV. Oh shit, you took that trip down there. She's got a thick torso, but I'd love to disappoint her. I see what you're saying there. Sexually disappoint her because you can't. You mean you'd let her ride Space Mountain, but it'd have a malfunction? See? I see what you're saying there. No. I got no qualms with Charlotte, by no means. I feel like the richest man on earth right now. I have 2 iPads in front of me. Yes, buy, sell, buy, sell. I'm assuming that's how stock markets work. Buy, sell. With walkie-talkies, because fuck phones. I don't remember. Charlotte has got a lot better looking over the past couple years. Yeah, I would say so. Maybe just because we're used to seeing her more.
They do her makeup differently than before.
They do her makeup differently. I'm glad they got rid of the sparkle crap they used to put on the side of her face. Like, stop that. Hank, before the pooper gets back, put the glasses on and flick them lights. Flick the lights? What do you mean? Put the glasses on and flick the lights? Wait. I think I got a little something for you, maybe.
Oh, I got an awkward moment when you gotta make a partner during a live stream.
Like,
Welcome back. I better cut this music off before Facebook doesn't allow us to keep the video up because it has other intellectual properties up.
That awkward moment when you
You have to go change the tire.
start feeling really ill in the middle of a live stream.
Oh man. Whew. You never know what's gonna happen here, guys. It's live. Who
It's
knows?
live. Oh my god.
You don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We were just talking about if Charlotte's hot or not. I was talking about my love for Tina Bay.
All right, Strange Life. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Fuck you right in your ass.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Vulgar.
Tina is not ratchet.
No, she's not.
Tina is Tina Bay.
Boom.
Just saying.
I mean, you can call Amy Poehler ratchet,
Not really. No. Fuck you, man.
but not Tina.
Amy Poehler is awesome too.
I know, but she's not Tina.
But not really Strange Life. Not fuck you right in your ass. I'm just saying though. But like,
Ready
it's
to
not
go
nice.
test.
It's really not nice to talk about Tina Fey.
It's not.
The kitchen/studio lights. This looks like a kitchen.
So I'm victorious.
Like these guys?
Hey, I see what you did there. Can't turn us off, Facebook. Hey, who knows who's wrestling? If anyone on the stream can tell me whose entrance music this is, I mean, I don't know what. You don't win nothing, but you get cool points.
I love it.
Oh, you gotta shut it off. Go on Facebook to shut us down. You know when I went live with my
Oh no.
oh jeez, what
Nerd
happened?
is having a poopador moment.
Good poopy things.
Regulators saying that we should. Oh, actually, Strange Life started it. He said you guys can stream on Twitch now. They have a creative category now.
Oh snap! We may have to add our fourth stream.
And regulators said Twitch, Twitch, Twitch.
Did you watch NXT this week?
I slept through it.
Nice. Did you catch when I miss his entrance at AEW?
Yeah.
I miss it so much. It was part of Ciampa's allure.
It was.
Anyway, so it was a DIY Ciampa Gargano versus who do they face? The Authors of Pain, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So Ciampa gets in there, the crowd finally they're all chanting "Psycho Killer," and then Corey Graves is like, apparently Ciampa's a big Talking Heads fan.
I missed that.
I was like, hey, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
he did say that.
Yeah,
Oh my
I was
goodness.
like, sweet. I like when they do little things like that. I also like let's talk a little NXT Takeover because they're going to Regina, Saskatchewan. They're going to Regulators Parts of the Woods. Probably not really at all, but still.
They live in Canada.
I
but
think
yeah.
they finally need to capture the belts from the top guys.
I hope they do.
2 out of 3 falls. Ciampa Gargano versus
The revival.
yes, that's their name. Arn and Tully.
I mean, I think so too. I think they have deserved it for a while.
Yeah,
The match at the last takeover, was it the last takeover?
it was Brooklyn.
Was arguably the best match on that card.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Other than Nakamura being busted open. I mean, Joe.
Justin asks, any thoughts about Triple H coming back to mess with Seth at the Rumble?
That's definitely happening sometime soon. I don't know when it's gonna happen.
Well, if Seth would stop tagging Steph, I mean, it would be,
That's true. There's a lot of sexual tension in that
it
area.
really is.
There really, really is. Hey, speaking of sexual tension, it's got nothing to do with sexual tension. I gotta give a little shout out to Mick Foley. The guy's looking svelte.
He's been working hard, man.
Doing that DDP yoga. Bang, bam. Bam.
I said bang. I said bang.
DDP yoga. Bam. I mean, bang.
I said bang. Don't go back. Don't go back.
Don't rewind the show.
Strange Life said we could get the hundreds and hundreds back, and I low-key miss the trolls.
Hey, first of all, it was the 10s and 10s.
No,
Hey, we still hit the 100 marks.
We got into the hundreds.
Yeah, we
did.
back in our heyday.
You guys had 500 followers at that point.
We did have 500 followers at one point.
Almost 6.
I guess we can check out Twitch at some point. It'll probably serve us better than Ustream at this point. So, Regulator, you may have to get a Twitch account, buddy. Oh, Regulator.
Can you guys comment on the Ellsworth thing?
No.
I know what you're gonna say, and I'm going to disagree, but
I don't know if you know what I want to say.
Ellsworth. I mean, he's gonna disagree with whatever we say.
Maybe. Well, he said he knows what we're gonna say. So
So what are we gonna say?
you don't know what's in here, man. You have no clue. Anyway, look at that on camera.
I think we've said it. It's a guy who's making the most out of he had one squash match.
Yep.
And
But Strowman.
and I mean he's really making the most out of this little run he's getting.
He's got a shirt on WWE.com, and for like a week it outsold everybody else.
And I mean he got a trip to Scotland.
Yeah.
I mean that's awesome. I think it's gonna trail off soon.
Oh yeah. I don't think he's making it. He may be in the Royal Rumble and like have that
Oh god.
half a second elimination.
Oh, like beat
Dude.
Santino.
Do they even bestow that honor upon him?
Oof. I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Santino, he was on the Art of Wrestling with Colt
heard.
Cabana.
I heard.
Sans the accent. Like,
Yes.
Just being
Regular.
himself.
Yeah.
It was a good listen.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about, but wait. Joke's on me. I have a Twitch account. Oh, joke's on you. I already have a Twitch account, so Regulator.
Well then.
It just reminded me of because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts
Okay.
lately. And Jesse Ventura did a two-parter with Austin.
Oh.
And one of the things that he mentioned, Jesse Ventura mentioned, is they touched upon a little bit about his venture into trying to get the guys in the locker room to unionize.
Right.
And it was a very interesting story because he said it was just him and the guys that he had a conversation with. Like, pulled them all into the locker room. There were no refs. There were no officials. Nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Somebody
leaked. And he didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
But he was pretty upset. And it was right around the time that he did Predator.
Okay.
So basically, his whole thing was that he wanted to get like healthcare and like, retirement and that kind of stuff.
I have to pause you for a second.
Go
This
ahead.
is strictly for Showtime. I had no idea that Jesse Ventura was in Predator.
Yes, he was.
Was he the Predator?
No, he was not.
Okay.
No, he was one of the crew.
Anyway, so go ahead. So it was a movie thing. I had no idea that Ventura was on there. It was years ago I seen it. So anyway, go ahead.
Strange Life. I'll get to that in a second. You threw me off completely,
Sorry, man.
bro. Anyways, it turns out that the leak was none other
Stone
than
Cold?
Hulk Hogan.
Fucking Hulk.
This was back in the day, dude. This was in the 80s, before Stone Cold.
Vintage Hogan.
And he found out why. At WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan's take from WrestleMania 3 was more than combined every other wrestler on the card, including Andre the Giant.
Oh shit! Wow.
And I was just like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. So of course that's definitely not a good
Yeah,
one.
he didn't want them to unionize.
That's not good business for him. Hulk's a snake. He's a snake.
Okay. Strange Life asks, do you guys collect pop vinyls? If so, any cool ones?
Yeah. I haven't gotten one in a while.
Intern, if you wouldn't mind. No! Now our streams are screwed up!
Oh, they just got. Here comes the intern. It's gonna be on Facebook Live.
Did they get a picture of you, intern?
I had to.
They did?
Yeah. A terrified intern. Oh, it is so perfect. It's perfect.
here.
Why
A couple,
isn't this thing?
a couple of my
Oh.
favorites are my Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee Roy?
I don't know what bait is, but it's like a bait exclusive. It's from that one's. Is that which movie? That's not Enter the Dragon. It's
Which one?
the jumpsuit, the yellow jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't.
Oh,
think
no,
so.
it's not
It's,
Enter the Dragon.
Kill Bill, guys.
No. It's the one where he fights Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Bruce Lee fought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
I forgot what movie that one was.
Real okay.
Regulator says Hogan rolling around town dating his daughter lookalikes with $38 million. Greasy.
Super greasy. Apparently his daughter leaked that
R.I.P.
that he's been getting some calls concerning WrestleMania.
I'm gonna do this right for you, Regulator. We saw intern. She is not happy right now.
Devastated. Did they see it on Ustream?
No.
No,
No,
that's
just
just a Facebook
on-
thing, so you
just
know
on
Regulator didn't see. Regulator's about to get a Facebook account just for it.
So, some of my favorite pops to get back to it. The Nightwing that I have, I really love. I have a Crow. I recently got 2 Marcelines from Adventure Time that I love a lot, and then I have a couple up here. I have a couple Boba Fett's that I'm a collector.
I just stick to the wrestling ones. I like
Yeah,
the
you
Piper-
got
I got your basics.
I like the Piper one a lot.
Yeah, I got the Roddy. I got the Ric Flair.
you have 2 CM Punks.
I have 2 very elusive CM Punks.
I have not. It's tough, man. I one day I will possess a CM Punk pop, but I don't know if you guys know it or not. But they're like, you got to be one of the richest men in the world to.
I mean, look at my glasses; they're very expensive.
I mean, legit boss there. No, but they're tough to come by, especially the ones the pink trunks, the Bret Hart trunks.
Right.
Although I'm a bigger fan of the Chicago trunks.
Yeah, me too. I like to call those the home weights.
Yes.
For sure.
Strange Life apologizes. He says, "I'm sorry, it was my fault."
Way to go, Strange Life. Way to
Intern's shaking her fist at you.
go. Too
Why don't you just do it on camera now, babe? Come on. Strange Life got fisted.
Intern fisted Strange Life. Whoa.
Ew.
Ew.
So what do you think? You think we've
Hit the Roman music.
Banana, banana, banana. So this has been Wrestling Talk and Randomness,
Yeah.
episode 79.
Hey, 80 next year. Or
Next year.
Yeah.
It's true. We're not coming back until next episode 80 next week. So thanks for joining us, guys. We always have a lot of fun. Until next week, we have been Wrestling Talk and Randomness. That right there is Hank312. I'm Incidental Nerd.
That's him.
Keep squeaking.
That's Intern.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Remember, Cubs are 2016 World Series champions, baby.
Cubbies! Woo!
What a time to be alive.